So anyway, class, just a reminder, that's how to allocate your time over the Christmas holiday. Lots of time to economics. I wouldn't worry about anything else. That's how to allocate your resources. Oh. Mark, how you doing? It's been
I've seen you for a while.
couple of years since you left us, isn't it? How are things going? It's been up to.
It's been 2 years. I tell you, Pete, I'm so blooming. I'm just so disgruntled about this job that I've got at the moment.
No, tell me more.
Sick of it. Well, first year I had a great job. I was working for a company called Standor, and it was my responsibility to stack all the shelves. So I basically stacked all the shelves, and everyone could see that it was me that had done it all. And you know, I felt really, I could really see the fruits of my labour and all my efforts. Stan used to pat me on the back, and I had real motivation. And then for the last year, you know, as you can see, I've been working on the fish counter in Sainsbury's. But before that, I was stacking all the shelves, and it's just a nightmare. You know, you stack half of a shelf, and then it's empty again, and nobody gives you any praise. You don't know half the staff. You know, you bump into other staff, you just don't know the names because there's like 400 people who work there. It's an absolute joke.
Must have been quite a shock as well after having been in teaching, where you appreciate it.
Yeah, in teaching we all got a pat on the back, and you know we knew each other well, and we were all motivated. But you know, these big companies, you just don't get any rewards. You can't see the fruits of your labour. You stack half a shelf, and someone else stacks the other half. And when I was at Standor, you know, I used to stack the whole shop, and I used to get a well done out of it. So it's just been a nightmare, you know.
Oh, Mark, I can see it in your face. You just feel just like a little bit of a massive organisation.
I mean, I'm starting to miss this place, really. You know, I've been 2 years. I've been away, haven't I? So I don't know what to do.
Well, we missed you. We missed you as well. You know that.
I tell you another thing. It's nearly Christmas, isn't it? Nearly Christmas now, and we had a disaster the other day. I said to my superior, all the customers have been saying, you know, we need to get some Christmas trees in Swift. So there I am. You know, I referred it up to my line manager, Mrs. Bolton. And she referred it up to Barry Bungle, and then he referred it up to Andrew Jackson. And what happened was, in the end, they ordered 500,000 Taylor Swift CDs.
You're joking.
500,000 Taylor Swift CDs.
What a waste of money.
So that message, as it went up, it got totally distorted. Couldn't believe it.
And who's paid for that? Firms paid for that.
Firms paid for it. It's just total waste. Yeah. So you know, from what was trying to order some Christmas trees Swift, we ended up with all these CDs. Nobody buys CDs anymore. What's the point of that? So is there anything in economics that
do you know what?
help me with this?
It's funny because when we come back from Christmas, we're looking at a concept called Diseconomies of scale. Can you remember that from a couple of years ago?
I heard the term, yeah.
I think you've experienced that. So let's put some taxes up here, or costs. And I know it's a couple of years ago, Mark, but I think what you've had is some real practical experience of this.
Right.
So we've got this big U shape here. I'm going to call that the long run average cost curve. Now I think your organisation has probably gone a little bit beyond this ideal position here.
Right.
And you're starting to experience, go on, guess it, can you remember the term?
Diseconomies. Diseconomies of scale. It's where, yeah, you call it average costs. In business we used to call that unit costs. The unit cost can rise if the output becomes excessive. The size of the business becomes excessive.
So this was your Taylor Swift.
I've had communication problems, motivation problems. It's classic, isn't it?
Communication and your demotivation. So would you say you're not really working quite as hard as what you could do? Be honest, be absolutely honest.
Nobody notices.
Really?
Nobody notices. I just nip out all the time.
Well, it sounds an ideal job in a way, but if you look at it from the business's perspective, they're still paying you. They're not really getting much output. So the cost of that business on average is going up, isn't it? Wow. Hey, they certainly don't see this video.
I tell you what, I've missed all this. I'd like to come back and teach this again, you know. I'm thinking of ditching all this.
Do you know what?
This job,
Do you know what? Our class sizes are getting bigger.
Think there might be a job for me back in Greenhead?
Get down Phil Ramsey's office, knock on his door, and he's got his Christmas jumper on today. He's got his Santa hat. Now it might be a good time to try.
If I try and just smarten myself up a bit, and he might give me a job.
Yeah, give him one of those Taylor Swift CDs.
I will do, yeah.
He loves Taylor Swift.
Okay, cheers, Pete. See you later.
Anyway.